Here with Harding head coach Tim Kirby, the Lady Bisons pick up a big victory tonight over Southwest Oklahoma. Talk about getting back in conference play and kind of beginning the grind of 17 straight conference games.
We took a longer break than normal over the Christmas break, and all coaches worry about that stuff.
Yeah.
Just do we come back early enough to make sure we got rid of the downtime and got into game mode again. There were some times I thought we looked a little bit rusty, but
yeah,
for the most part, battling tonight really helped us play through some of that. We weren't always the cleanest inside, just missing some little shots and fumbling some passes. I thought we had a couple of good cuts out of the post tonight that normally I think we'll catch it and go finish, and we were fumbling them and didn't get shots off. I think some of that has to do with the long layoff, and hopefully that'll work itself out. But yeah, we started right into conference games, playing one of the toughest teams in the conference. It's nice to be at home. We've had a bunch of road games, and even though our students aren't here, I thought that helped us a little bit tonight. Just getting in a comfort zone a few times when we needed to. It's a long conference season, and if we start thinking about the total package of teams that we have to play, it'll drive you crazy, and it's never more true on the one game at a time thing for this team that we've got. They got to get focused on playing Northwestern on Saturday and get into the Thursday-Saturday schedule, because we'll do that the rest of the way out.
Really what we like to do is get the ball inside on the offensive end, and especially in the second half, we were successful. What was the reason for that?
Well, we ran a couple of quick hitters that gets it there a little bit easier, keeps them from doubling down and helping really quick. That has bothered us in the past. It isolates the catch, not necessarily the shot. So we were able to get it in, and they were playing behind us, and a couple times they pushed us out a little bit too far, but they got called for some fouls on some of that too. I thought we posted a lot harder the second half than we did the first, and we made a couple of good decisions out of there. I mean, we got it to the basket a few times, took a couple of rush shots, but I thought for the most part we changed the flow of the game when we started getting some post touches.
Interior defense was also critical in the second half. Down 6 at halftime. What were some of the changes you made to limit them to 22 points in the second half?
We changed some of our help rules on when we're going to leave and when we're not going to leave the post. They spread you out and try to get to the basket, try to get to the block, try to get to the middle of the paint. And our post has to know when they're supposed to leave and when they're supposed to stay. I thought we did a whole lot better job, even though they got some offensive rebounds in the second half. Did a whole lot better job of helping when we were supposed to help, and they made some turnovers off of a few of their drives that we left when we were supposed to, and I think that affected them inside some. They're not just going to pound it on you inside. They're guard oriented, and their posts get stuff off of penetration when you come and help, or they get offensive rebounds and putbacks, and I thought we limited them pretty good on the scoring part. They got too many offensive boards. We got to shore that up, and it's got to be guards that help us do that.
Well, congrats on the win, Coach, and we look forward to Saturday. Here with Ariel Saunders, the Lady Bisons pick up a big victory over Southwest Oklahoma. You had 15 points and 13 rebounds. Got off to a little bit of a slow shooting start. What did you do to correct that, in the second half?
Well, they were playing off at first, and I was shooting, and it wasn't falling. So we just talked about pounding it inside, that they couldn't guard us, whether they're bigger or smaller or whatever. So we just really focused on pounding inside and getting rebounds instead.
In the second half, you really limited their open looks in the paint and on the perimeter. Any changes made at halftime on that, or what was the difference in the second half?
Well, they got off to a couple of threes in the first, so that kind of put us at a disadvantage. But we just talked a lot about one-on-one defense at halftime and not helping off as much. We were helping off too much on shooters. And we let the post player go help a little bit at halftime, and that seemed to work well. We didn't rebound out of it as well as we wanted, but we ended up with the win. So.
Well, congratulations. That's a big win, and we look forward to Saturday's game.
So thank you.
All right.